So, question, how many of you have kids? Almost, not everybody, okay. How many of you had mothers? Okay, almost everybody. So how many of you remember your mother's always telling you to write a thank you note? Or how many of you tell your kids always write a thank you note? Okay, so you gotta listen to this story. So I'm on my first board meeting at the NRF in New York. For the one time in my life, I am so intimidated I cannot open my mouth. Right, go through the whole meeting, I just raise my hand along with everybody else, I vote on what we're talking about. I mingle a little bit. I sat next to at the table. I sat next to the CEO of Neiman Marcus, who was a very, very nice lady. I was trying to get coupons for my wife. So I go home. So the second meeting is last May. The meeting is in Washington. We have our meeting on a Tuesday. On Wednesday, we're going to Capitol Hill to lobby. We're going to see a bunch of politicians for swipe fees, the Visa MasterCard thing, and also the internet sales tax, which is a big deal for us. And we're going from the hotel to Capitol Hill. This is where I wake up every morning and say, someone is watching out for me. There's 3 vans going. I get put into a van. We're on our way. I'm in a van with the CEO of Macy's, Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue, BJ's Wholesale Club, and me. So the first thing is, they all look around, they look at me, and the question is, who let you in the van? The second thing is, they want to make sure that I know whose bags are whose, so when we get out of the van, I don't screw up the bags. So we're stuck in traffic in Washington, D.C., and we're talking, and this is really funny because they're people. They're talking about their kids. They know, they know each other. Excuse me. And they all have just gotten iPhones, and they're switched out their Blackberries, and they have fat fingers, and they can't do the texting right. It's just unbelievable. And then so finally, they realize I'm not getting out of the van. They start talking to me. Now all of a sudden, I'm the most popular guy in the van because I'm the pet guy. The guy from Saks, my wife is after me to get another dog, and what kind of dog should all this, right? So I'm the one. So we go to our first meeting, which is with Senator Kerry, who blows us off, of course. He doesn't show up for the meeting. Anyway, of course, one of his aides is there. And we're sitting, waiting to get in, and I'm chit-chatting, and I'm sitting across from Mindy Grossman, who is the CEO of Home Shopping Network, Laura Sen, who's the CEO of BJ's, Steve from Saks, and Terry. And we're swapping business cards. We're getting to know each other. And my business card is a yellow business card with our logo on it. It says it's a zoo in here. And Mindy looks at it and says, I knew you would have a very cool business card. So we go into our meeting. We come out. Mindy, Laura, and I have another meeting with another senator. I forget who it is. We're walking through the bowels of Capitol Hill, which really is very cool. And Mindy says, one area that we've never been able to crack is the pet food business. And she sort of stops, puts her arm in, and she says, how big you have your own pet food, don't you? I said, yeah. Last thing I said. So we go to our second meeting. Everything's over. We have a bunch of meetings during the day. Hugs and kisses, goodbye. We'll see you at the next meeting. So this is your mom. I get back to my office, and I write handwritten, nice to meet you notes to everyone that I was in the van with, okay? I must have mailed them on a Monday. Mindy must have gotten hers on a Tuesday. Wednesday morning, my phone rings. Hi, this is Chris Nicola from Home Shopping Network. Mother, that's what they call her. Mother just left my office and said I need to put a deal together with you to start selling your food on Home Shopping Network. Right? I never mentioned it. This never would have happened if I didn't write that note.